About getting the five guys and finding field boundary. I know you had Bennett and Lowe slotted for the season. Is that what the spring can be about? Kind of finding a fit.
The spring for me is going to be about developing every cornerback and every safety's skill, and whatever that is: footwork, eye placement, progression, understanding of our defense. So not necessarily finding those five guys, because if we develop their skills and their fundamentals, their skills going to show, and they're going to separate themselves. So to me, it's all about developing those guys this spring from a fundamental standpoint and a concept and understanding, hey, this is what we're trying to get accomplished. And, now, once you've got that base ideal, who can do it better? And once you do it better, then you're going to separate yourself naturally.
You saw the last couple games, Coach. Obviously, you talked about all year, you kept talking about waiting for that light to kind of go on for Bennett. His playing time really increased the last couple of games. What was it you saw from him that made you feel comfortable, especially in a game like Florida State, to throw him out there?
We had a pretty detailed conversation, midway through the season. And to me, Bennett's always been one of the most talented guys on the team. And I've coached a lot of defensive backs, and he's got all the tools that you want. He's long, he's athletic, he's fast, he's smart. But his motivation on the field, his passion and his intensity on the field to take that next step was missing. So we had a conversation about certain things that he needed to do in order to increase his playing time, like practice harder, like finishing plays, like being a leader, like not being, the third, fourth, fifth guy in the drill, pop up to the front, and he started doing those things. He started taking his role a little bit more serious. He started practicing better, and then he started playing better, and then his role increased. And, obviously now he's able to at least, I haven't counted it up, but he probably took 200 snaps as a corner, which is going to be awesome carrying over until this spring.
Now, what is that, obviously, you say some adjustments to how he went about doing his business, and then the experience. What's that going to do for a kid like that as he transitioned the offseason, and now he's the most experienced guy in the position?
Yeah, well, now he knows, because now he had the example in front of him with Robert and Gary with how to come to practice, how to come to work, how important it is to film study, but he wasn't mature enough at that particular point to take that next step and move forward. But once he did that, now he understands what it takes, and he's not even there yet, but he has a picture of what it takes to be great. And so now he can carry what he learned from the back half of the season to playing to into the spring, to the summer, to the fall. Hopefully it's just a continued progression to where he gets better and understands, hey, it takes a lot of hard work to be great.
Last one.